Cards' final home game of the season, didn't get the win, but a clean sheet and a draw, and probably had chances to win it in the second half.
Yeah, I felt if there was a team looking at winning, it was us. As the game went on, I thought there was some good performances individually. I thought Bowen and Jay Harris were really good. I thought Lee was, for a young kid, playing against three centre halves the way he did, he put himself about a little bit too much at times, but you would never take that away from him. And AJ again, another top performance. Disappointed we never got the win because it felt out of both teams. We probably edged it.
Lee Williams probably had the chance off the rebound. He just couldn't quite get it out of his feet. I don't know whether he thought he was offside, to be honest, and maybe that's why he didn't finish it off.
Yeah, it looked like it just bounced a little bit behind him as he swung his left foot. I don't know. But Bowen's had a good chance as well, where he's just put it wide of the post, where he's done well, picking it up on the edge of the box. But yeah, I mean, obviously it would have been nicer to win, but not losing as well is always important, because you don't want to lose games, and I've said before, we've lost far too many.
You mentioned Aaron James. I think he's played right back, centre back, left back, centre mid. He played right mid today, and probably for large parts of the match he was probably the best player. He really got at Pickles, certainly in the first half, was getting beyond him and getting balls into the box.
Oh yeah, he gave him a tough time today, and I said to him before the game, I said, I'm going to play it up one. Obviously he's more athletic than Murph, and we just went with, like, if you like, 5 attack and 5 defending, but like you say, he's played all those positions, and what I said to him before the game was, you're playing on the right of a forward in midfield, just go and be the best player like you have been wherever you've played, and to be fair, he didn't disappoint. He puts everything in. He's a credit to Wrexham, and he's going to have a really strong career because of his attitude, his approach, and certainly his versatility, because, like I say, probably wherever he's played, he's been our best player.
You only made the 2 subs. Was it a case of the others were just there to fill the bench, not really fit enough to play? Yeah,
Josh's knees ballooned up, which we half expected. Matty couldn't have went on. Devan obviously got on, which we was pleased about. Hopefully he gets no reaction in his Achilles. So they was the ones in our minds to try and get on, but Josh and Matty, certainly we couldn't. Matty had a reaction even just warming up on Friday in the Marine game, so yeah, but hopefully they'll be right for the last game of Buxton.
It's obviously been a tough season. It's your last week or two as a group now. What do you do with that? How do you handle that? Obviously people will be saying farewell, etc. But what will that be like?
Yeah, we're saying we want to prepare. We want to win. We want to win at Buxton. We beat them here. We want to go there and beat them. I think they can still affect the playoff positions. So yeah, we want to have a, we want to have a win to finish the season. It's not. I don't want it to just turn up and just make the numbers up. I don't want that. Today, like I say, it wasn't the greatest game. It wasn't the 2 best teams in the division going at it, but certainly I was pleased with how we played in some periods, especially the second half, like you say. But no, we'll train on Thursday. We'll do some work on Thursday. We'll get the lads in. Hopefully we'll have 1 or 2 back, and yeah, we'll go at it. And then what'll be come the end of the season, we'll have conversations with people, and then go from there. But one thing's for sure, the situation we found ourselves in is one where we can't feel sorry for ourselves, otherwise the summer's going to be disappointing. So we're going to attack the summer head on. We're going to be bold in what we do, signings we make, and players coming in, and really be ready for a good summer.
Obviously the fans spent time after the game, final home game of the season, stayed. A lot of the players stayed behind to sign shirts, etc. Just a final word for them before.
Outstanding to applaud us off, and to to really be with the lads throughout it all. Shows the type of club we've got, and it's the type of club that I said it on Friday, makes me even more determined to give these fans something to cheer about, because You know, this season hasn't been good enough for different reasons, but next season will be a lot better.